Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you, my dear lovely awesome student? How are you bacha Karthik? Can you hear me? Is my voice is clear for you? Chalo, today we'll solve depreciation and rectification. If time permits, definitely. Okay, Iga. Okay, let's start now. Today we'll discuss the depreciation and rectification of errors. Adu mugisi, we'll start taking the classes on partnership. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1. Concept and accounting for depreciation is a very important chapter. Bills of exchange ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, we are done with the bills of exchange, right?
Yes, sir.
Start now. Nodu, at the time of solving this question, we need to be very much serious about how the concept is, right? Purchase means debit ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, sale means credit ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, correct? In the same time, we have all the adjustment now. Let's do this now. 7C's purchase second hand machinery on 1st April 17, right? For 1,60,000, right? See, what I want you to do is that just somewhere write down like this: 1/4/17. Okay, what is the year end? Year end is going to be 31st March, correct? 31st March. Okay, now they purchase a 1,60,000 machinery. 1,60,000. We name it A, and they spend 40,000 as a overhauling. So altogether, how much it is? That is 2 lakh. Altogether 2 lakh. Another machinery was purchased on 1/10/17. Look, after this, one more machinery they purchased for 1/10/17. 1/10/17. Okay. Now tell me what is the year end? For how much they purchase? They purchase this B machinery for 80,000. Correct. And year end is 31st March 18. Correct. Now what happens is that first year they purchase two machinery, machine A and machine B. Now on 1st October 19, machine installed on, means what is next date? Next date is 1/4/18 and year end is 31st March 19. Correct, right? So on 1/10/19 machine installed on, they're talking about the first machinery, right? What they have done, they have sold it. Sold for how much? Sold for 1 lakh. Sold for 1 lakh. Another machinery 31, same date, on the same date they purchase. So A machinery is sold and they purchase one more machinery, that is for 30,000 on 31st December. So first year two machinery purchase, second year one machinery sold, one machinery is purchased here. Under the existing practice, company provide depreciation 10% on original cost. However, from 1st April 20, what is next, bacha? What is next date? Next date is 1/4/19 and 31st December 20. And next date 1/4/20 and 31st December 21. Correct. So decided to adopt the written down. Initially first year, second year, third year they using original cost. Fourth year they are using written down value method. Chart depreciation at 15%. Let's start now. Prepare machinery account. Put the column date, particulars, amount. Date, particulars and amount. ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದೀಯಾ? Okay, now tell me first what happens here. Look, on 1/4/17 they purchase a machinery. 1/4/17 to bank account. How much is that? They paid 1,60,000 plus 40,000, that is 2 lakh. अर्थ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? Understood बच्चा? चलो first machinery they have purchased. Now on 110, listen, 110 they purchase one more machinery. 110/17 they purchase one more machinery to bank account. To bank account. So now the value of the bank account is how much? This is the A machinery, right? We'll name it A, and this is a B, so that it will be easy for us to at the time of disposal. Correct? So bachcho, for 80,000, 110 they purchase a machinery 80,000. Got it? Now bacha, 31st March, because first year they purchased two machinery. 31st March 18 by depreciation account we have. So yes, there is no other machinery they have purchased, neither sold. So that means bacha, so start depreciation on it. Depreciation, we'll take the first machinery depreciation A, name it A. What is the value? 2 lakh. Correct? 2 lakh into what is the percentage bacha? 10%. Correct? 10%, that will be 20,000. Right? Next we have B machinery here. Right? B machinery 80,000 they have purchased, but they purchase in the month of October. October means October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March, 6 months, right? So into 10%, okay, into 6 divided by 12, that will be 4,000. Total depreciation how much? 24,000. अर्थ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? Understood? So next is what? Next bacho, total 2,80,000. 2,80,000 minus it bacha, 31st March 18 by balance carried on. How much?
2,56,000.
2,56,000. This is the first year return on value after charging depreciation. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now what is the next date? Next date is how much? 1/4/18 to balance brought down, that is 2,56,000. Okay? Now what happening here? They are selling the machinery, right? They are selling the first machinery. When they are selling the machinery, listen, on 1/10/19 they are selling the first machinery. Correct? Note down 1/10/19 by, first we'll take depreciation. Okay? First we'll take depreciation. What is the value bacha? Value is 2 lakh, because WDV method alla, fixed method ide.
Yes.
So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 lakh into 10% into how many months? Listen, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 month ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 10,000 is depreciation, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now on the same date they have sold it, right? They have sold
Yes,
it
sir.
by bank account. For how much they have sold? For how much they have sold? 1 lakh.
1 lakh.
Okay, next we need to find out profit or loss. Profit or loss is equally important by profit and loss account. Listen, very simple. It is a loss only. How much loss? Let's just look at that. Keda paile, noda paile. Calculation of profit and loss on sale of machine A. Purchase for how much? Purchase for 2 lakh minus depreciation. So first depreciation was 20,000 plus second depreciation was 10,000. Total is how much, bacha? 30,000. Correct? So 1,70,000 is the return on value, right? Returned on value as on 1/10/19. Sold for how much? 1 lakh. Correct? So bacha, what is the loss they have incurred? Tell me.
70,000.
70,000.
70,000.
Exactly. 1 second, let me check when they have sold this. On 1st April. Okay. Hold on. It's 19, bacha. It's 19. Next year, illillapadu. Mani matta. It's 19. October 19 only.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. ಈ year ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್ ಇರೋದು, ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ.
Yearly, no purchase, no sale.
Yes, sir.
Next year it is 31st March 19. By depreciation 10%. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 20,000. ठीक है. And B ಎಷ್ಟು? What is B? 80,000 into 10%.
Then
So again 28,000 ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. Correct? So now tell me total on the debit side first. 2,56,000. Total 2,56,000 minus it. Minus it.
2,28,000.
2,28,000. Okay.
2,28,000.
Next, what is next date? 1/4/19. 2 balance
19.
brought down 2,28,000. Okay. Now we need to find out depreciation on the date when they have sold. On 1/10. Listen, 1/10/19. On 1/10/19. Remember, this is the first year. And this is your second year. Now we are in third year. So 1/10/2019, or you can say 19, by depreciation account. ठीक है. Now for 6 months 2 lakh into 10% into 6/12. 10,000 is the depreciation. Same date 1/10/19 by bank account. For 1 lakh they have sold. Correct? Now we need to find out calculation of profit or loss on sale of the assets. Calculation of profit or loss on sale of machine A. Purchase, for how much they have purchased? 2 lakh minus depreciation. What are the depreciation, bacha? First year it was 20,000, second year 20,000, third year 10,000, 50,000, right? 20 plus 20 plus 10,000, 50,000. So returned on value on sale date, it is 1,50,000. Okay, minus sold for 1 lakh. What is the loss they have incurred?
50,000.
So note down here, by profit and loss 50,000. All right, now
Yes, sir.
another machinery purchase for 30,000, same date, 1/10/19, two bank account. They purchase one more machinery for 30,000. Okay now, so now what we can go for is that 31st March 2020 by depreciation. By depreciation account. Bacha, so assume that this was C machinery.
Yes, sir.
So now we have two machinery with us, one machinery is sold, B and C. So B machinery value is how much? B machinery value is 80,000, fixed method, right? Into 10%, that is 8,000. C machinery value is 30,000 into 10% into 10, 11, 12, Jan, Feb, March, 6 months ಆಗ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? So depreciation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 9,500 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Understood?
Yes, sir.
No doubt?
No, sir.
So that's it we have, because
Bills of exchange ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಏನಪ್ಪ
Bills of exchange ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, sir.
ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ರಿವಿಷನ್ದಾಗ. ಟೋಟಲ್
Sir, BRS ಆಗಿರೋದು bills of exchange ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
okay, we'll do that now. 2,58,000, 2,58,000. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ.
Yes, sir.
31st March 20 by balance carried on
88,500.
88 2,58,000 minus 10,000 minus 1,50,000 minus 9,500, 88,500.
Yes, sir.
Understood? What is next date? 1/4/22. Balance brought down, ठीक है, 88,500. Now, so we have done with the third year. Now look at that. However, from 1st April 20 it is decided to adopt return on value method, charging depreciation 15% there. Andre now we are here, right? 1st April. So bacha, no sale, no purchase, no sale, no purchase. 31st March 20 by depreciation account. Return on value, right? 88,500 into 15%. That's it. 13,275.
275.
That's it. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ?
Yes, sir.
88,500 total 88,500 by balance carried on. How much? Minus 13,275. 75,000.
75 to
Correct. 75,225. Understood?
yes, sir.
Cut there. Okay, let's solve the next now. Listen, here we have one more just problem on this problem 5 marks guarantee ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Sometimes you may get this same question for 10 marks. So bachcho, be ready for this. A firm purchased a old machinery for 37,000, okay, on 1/1/19. How much? 37,000. ठीक है, for 37,000 they have purchased this. Okay na? Okay bacha. Now ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡು, ನೀನು ಭಾಳ ಖರ್ಖರ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Right, and spend 3,000. 3,000 they have spent. ठीक है, 3,000 they have spent on repairs. Total how much? 40,000. Correct? 40,000. Now the question is that if they incurred 40,000, right, and on 1st July 20, next year they're talking about 1st July 20, right, another machinery is purchased for 10,000 on 1st July 21, next year, third year. The machinery which was purchased on this first machinery 40,000 was sold for 28,000. They're selling it for 28,000. And same day new machinery purchase, again on the same day new machinery is purchased for 25,000. On 1st July 22, the machine which was purchased on, look, 22, 1st July 22, machine which was purchased on 1st July, this is we're talking about first machinery, was sold for 2,000. Depreciation 10% per annum on straight line method ಇದೆ. The firm charge the method and adopting diminishing method from with effect from when? 1st Jan 20. From this day they started using return on value method, 15%. The book closes on 31st December. Every year 31st December they are closing the books, right? And prepare machinery account from 1st January. ನೋಡಿ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಬಚ್ಚೋ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಂಥದ್ದೇನು ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಫಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೇ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು 1/1/19 1/1/2019 to bank account, right? How much they have spent? they spent 37,000 plus 3,000 40,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಓಕೆನಾ ಓಕೆ ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 19 ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 20 ಓನ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಜಂಪಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೊ ಬಚ್ಚೋ 31st December 20 by depreciation. So now depreciation is 20%, 40%, right? 40,000. This is the A machinery. Name it A. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ A ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. $40,000 into 10% whole year, that is 4,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Total this 40,000 minus it by balance carried on 36,000. 31st December 20. Next date is 1/1/21. To balance brought down. ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ 36 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ correct all right now on July 1st July 20 means ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ this will be 19 ಹೂನಪ್ಪ ವಿನ್ಯ ತಗೋತೇನೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಇವಂಗಂತಿದೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಸಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ 1st July 20 ಕೇಳಿ 1st July 20 another machine for 10,000 they purchase 1st July 20 to bank account it is B machinery. $10,000 right बच्चों this is the first year is over ठीक है now what happens here another machinery purchase on 21 ಹೋಗಿದೆ next year ಇದು this is third year not a problem but here 31st December 20 by depreciation account but so we have two different machinery here right A machinery we have and B machinery we have now A machinery 40,000 into 10% 4,000 10,000 into 10% 7 8 9 10 11 12 6 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ $500 right so total is 4,500 total 46,000 total 46,000 minus ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ 31st December 20 by balance carried on 41,500 understood ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದು 7 ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು Yeah, it is going to be ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Depreciation charge per annum straight line method. The firm changed the method from 1st January 20. Oh, 1st January 20 change ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಪ ಇವ್ರದು. They started taking them. Karma Kanda. First January onwards they have changed the method ಅವಲ್ಲ. 15% ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ ಅದನ್ನ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು 15%, 750. Add this 5400 plus 750, 6150 minus 46,000, 39,850. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What is next date? 1/1/21. To balance brought down 39,850. Now depreciation has changed. Okay, the machinery on 1st July 21. 1st July 21, the machinery which was purchased on 1st Jan 19 sold for 28,000. 1st July 21, note on here. 1st July 21 by depreciation account. Correct? Now depreciation on what? How much?
39,000.
No. Depreciation ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡು, first we need to find out what is exactly depreciation is, because ಇರೋಲ್ಲ ತಗೋ ಇದನ್ನ. Calculation of profit or loss on sale of machine. Purchase for how much? 40,000 minus first depreciation 4,000,
4,000.
that is 36. Correct? Second depreciation
5,400. 30,600.
30,600. Now third year depreciation from this date to this date. 30,600 into 15% into 6/12 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Tell me.
2,295.
2,000.
295.
Okay, minus ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಅದ್ರಾಗದು
28,305.
28,305.
305.
Value on sale date, right? ಹೌದಲ್ಲ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆನ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಡೇಟ್. ಈಗ ಸೇಲ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್? 28,000. 305 is loss. Bacha, 30,600 into 15% into 6 divided by 12, that is how much? 2295. No. 1721 by bank account 28,000 1721 by profit and loss 305. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Next, on the same day new machinery costing for 25,000 was purchased.
5,000.
1st July. 1st July 21 to bank account 25,000. Now 31st December 21 by depreciation account. Correct? So we have three machinery here: B machinery and C machinery. Okay. C machinery, what is the value of depreciation now? Listen, 10,000 minus 750. How the law? Yes or no? So that means 9,250 into 15% full year depreciation, bacha.
1,387.5.
Correct. Now C machinery they purchase 25,000 into 15% into how many months? 7 to 6 divided by 12. 187. Add these two. 1387.5 plus 187.5. That is 3,262. Understood? Total this. Because we have done the third year and also fourth year.
64,850.
Okay. 64,850. Total 64,850 minus it. Minus it. 30,000.
987.5.
Carried on. Brought down to balance. अर्थ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? Understood? Chalo. Now on 1st July, machine which was purchased on 1st July 20 means second machinery was sold for 2,000. 1st July this is one now 22 by depreciation on machinery, right? So tell me which machinery they sold. This much 10,000. Yeah, B machinery. Correct. Value ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Return on value 10,000 minus 750 minus 13875, right? 10,000 minus 750 minus 13875. 7,862, right? 7,862.5 into what is percentage? 15% into 6 divided by 5. Make it 590 by bank account 2,000. Tell me, bacha, what is a loss? What is a loss? You can make it round off now. 527 T. ಅಷ್ಟೇ 572 ತೊಗೊಂಬಿಡು. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 31st December 22 by depreciation account. Depreciation account, which machinery? C machinery. C machinery. How much is the value? 25,000 into
25,000.
15% whole year depreciation. 3750.
3750. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Once again, not 25 ರೀ ಬಾಬಾ. 25 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 25 ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. 25,000 minus 1875. 23,125 into 15%.
3468.75.
Okay, 346. Tell me what is the balance carried on brought on? 30,987.50. 30,987.50 minus it
19,656.75.
19,656.75. Chalo. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Doubt illa?
No, sir.
Chalo. Let's solve the next now.
After the depreciation.
No, I have another 5 problems. Let me solve this all. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ. ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಬೇಕಾ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ. Okay, what they said, just have a look. A plant and machinery costing 10,000, depreciated 10%, 10 years, straight line ide 10 lakh ide, right? Now the working life and zero residual value for the 4 year. At the end of the 4th year, the machine was revalued upward by 40,000, but the remaining useful life was reassessed to 8 years. Calculate depreciation for 5th year. Now see, calculation of depreciation for 5th year. ठीक है? Now tell me annual depreciation how much? Cost of the asset minus scrap value divided by life of the asset, right? So we don't have any scrap value here. Asset value 0 idale, so minus nil ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1 lakh ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Correct? 1 lakh ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now
Yes.
for 10 year is life of the asset. For okay, the value of the 4 year. So bacha, cost of the asset is 10 lakh. Straight line method, tell me minus depreciation for 4 years, that is 1 lakh into 4 lakh ಆಯಿತು. What is the value now? 6,000. 6 lakh. Returned on value on 5th year. All right. Now the machine was revalued upward on the 6th year. This is revalued to upward ಇದೆ. That means 40,000 increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Add increase in the asset $6,40,000. Now the remaining useful life was reassessed 8 years ante. So remaining life is 8 years. So therefore 5th year depreciation $6,40,000 divided by 8 years ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳು? ಹಾಂ 80,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ,
80,000.
ರೈಟ್?
Yes, sir.
Read that. ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir. Same, sir.
ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ?
Homework, sir. Homework.
ಓಕೆ. ಇದು 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ ಕ್ವಶನ್.
10 marks, sir.
ಏನು?
Depreciation 10 marks ಅಲ್ಲ for exam ಗೆ?
ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಿದ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಮಜಾ ಆಯ್ತು ನೋಡಿ. ಇದು ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಓಪನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಲಿಸನ್, ಇದು 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಧೀರಜ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್. ठीक है, and machinery account they given, that is has 12 lakh here, correct? They given one more account, that is provision for depreciation account on 1/4/21, that is 4,60,000. they given two accounts here. ಈಗ provision for depreciation ಅಂದ್ರೆ depreciation account ಅದು. got it. On 1st October 21, machine which was purchased on out of this 12 lakh, there is a machine that cost was 2 lakh in the year 18, was sold for how much? 1,10,000. So we need to calculate that disposal account now. On the same date, another machinery was purchased, got it, for 4,80,000. they purchased for 4,80,000. the firm has charging depreciation 10% per annum, return on value method, return on value. the firm has charging depreciation return on value method, right? Machinery here. Prepare machinery account, provision for machinery depreciation account, and disposal account. Parvagilla, we'll take the all now. First ಬರ್ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ machinery account. Easy ಇದೆ, too easy. machinery account, date, particulars, amount, date, particulars, and amount. I suggest you to open all the account, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. Second, provision for depreciation account. Provision for depreciation account. Same. and third is machinery disposal account. Machinery disposal account. Dispose means what? Dispose means sale. Chalo, let's start now. Tell me, we have machinery account. Yes, as on 1/4/21 12 lakh ಇದೆ. 1/4/21 to balance brought down 12 lakh we have. Okay na? Okay na bacha? Next, provision for depreciation account. They said 4,65,000. Depreciation account always credit side. By balance brought down 4,65,000. Understood? Understood? 1/4/21. Format you have to remember. You have to remember the format. If you are not remembering the format, one gone. Be careful, bacha. Okay. Next we have read the transaction, a very important transaction we have because we need to find out the profit or loss. Tell me, on 1st October 21 the machinery which was purchased on April 18 2 lakh, they have sold for 1,10,000, right? So they have sold the machinery, but tell me when they purchased the machinery. 1st April 18. What is the year end we have? What is year end we have? 31st March 22. Correct? And depreciation is 10% per annum. Written down ಇದೆ. Written down ಇದೆ. So बच्चों, calculation of depreciation and profit or loss on sale of asset, sale of machinery. Listen, what is the cost of asset? As on 1/4/18. 1/4/18. How much? 2 lakh. Right? We have to minus depreciation. How's the law? Depreciation at 10% per annum. For how many years? Listen, from 1/4/18 to 31st March 19, and from 1/4/19 to 31st March 20, 1/4/20 to 31st March 21. All right, till which date bacha? Till this date, 1/10/21 ತನಕ. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? 1/4/21 to 1/10/21. Now tell me,
31st March.
2 lakh. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ 21 ತನಕ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್ ಸರ್ ನೋ. 2 lakh into 10% ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
20,000.
ಈಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ 2 lakh ಮೈನಸ್ 1 lakh ಇದಾಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು, ಮೈನಸ್ 20,000 is equal to 18. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ 10%
18,000.
18,000 right. Next 1,80,000 minus 18,000 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೆ? 1,62,000. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ 10% 16,200. Now 1,62,000 minus 16,200, 1,45,000.
1,45,800.
So 1,45,800 into 10% into 6 divide how many months? 6 divided by 12.
7290.
Exactly. Now 20,000 plus 18,000 plus 16,200, 7,290. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಟೋಟಲ್? 61,490.
51,190.
Book value on sale date. How much? 2 lakh minus that will be 1,38,510 less sold for how much? For how much they are sold? 1,10,000.
1 lakh, sir.
Hey, 1,10,000 appa.
28,510.
What is the loss? 28,000.
28,510.
Understood?
510.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we have disposed this. We have sold this. Correct? So we have opened the machinery disposal account, right? Okay. 1, 10, 21, 2. Machinery account. What is the value of the machinery disposing? 2 lakh. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? 1, 10, 21 by no machinery disposal account. Okay na? So ಈಗ out of this what is the loss? Okay, tell me 1, 10, 21 depreciation was how much bacha? What is the depreciation?
28,510.
No, ella ಕೂಡಿಸಿ provision for depreciation. How much depreciation we have? 61,000.
61,490. 490.
61,490. Right? 110, 21 by bank account for 1,10,000. Right? Same 110, 21 by profit and loss account. 28,510. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? Yes or no ಬಚ್ಚಾ?
Yes, sir.
Total 2 lakh. Total 2 lakh. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now what they have done, they purchased one more machinery. Correct? On the same date another machinery was purchased for 4,80,000. ಏನು ಮಷಿನರಿ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಮಷಿನರಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 4,80,000 ठीक है. So just close this बच्चा. Total 16,80,000. 16,80,000. Now and we have to find out depreciation as well. That will do now. 31st March 22 by balance carried on how much? 14,80,000. ಮುಗಿತಾ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಮುಗ್ದಿಲ್ಲ why ಇದು ತಗೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಈಗ that is what we need to know right. So bachcha tell me what is depreciation we have here. Date 1/10/21 to machinery disposal account yes to 61,490 huh okay na but mugita illa iga ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಲಿ. So we have all this now. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮೇನ್ ಇದೆ. ಟಿಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮೀ ನೌ we have to find out the value of the depreciation for remaining asset and current year value asset value. Very simple there. One math hedo. Tell me written down value of remaining after disposal remaining machinery. Tell me one thing, what is the total value of the machinery we have? 12 lakh, right? Cost of machinery as on 1/4/21 that is 12 lakh. They given in the problem. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಹೌದು ಇಲ್ಲ here they given right. Next less sold cost of machinery 12 lakh less sold worth 2 lakh rupees correct. Remember this less sold so bacha this is 10 lakh it is ಹೌದಲ್ಲ less depreciation on 10 lakh. Tell me provision for depreciation. Provision for depreciation. How much we have made? Provision for depreciation estimated now 4,65,000. ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋ because current year ಇದ್ರಾಗ less depreciation on machinery sold. How much depreciation machinery sold bacha? Hedappa, where is that? ಮಷಿನರಿ ಏನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತದ? $61,490 ಇತ್ತದು ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? $61,490. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ 61,490. 61,490. Mas mana padra idu 4,65,000 minus 61,490. 4,03,510. Right? So written down value of remaining machine much madana 10 lakh. One nimsha. Hold on, bacha. Hold on. That's why I'm saying. See, we are taking as on this date, right? 1/4/21. That means now 1/4/21 andre depreciation ಇಷ್ಟು ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Only this 3 years ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Don't take this. ಇದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಗೋ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. 20,000, 18,000, 16,200, 54,200. $4,65,000 minus 54,200. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ? 4,10,800. So return on value on remaining ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? Minus 10 lakh, 5,89,200. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now 5,89,200. ಈಗ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ?
15%.
Current year depreciation. So 5,89,200 into 10% current year depreciation. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? 58,950. Out of that, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ add this the returned on value of remaining machinery. Correct? Return on value of remaining machinery ಇದಾಯಿತು. ಓಕೆನಾ? So now question is that we have purchased one more machinery, right? ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? Yes or no? Depreciation on new machinery. What is the new machinery, bachcha? 4,80,000. Correct? Same date another machinery is purchased 4,80,000 on 110. That means 6 month depreciation, right? $4,80,000 into 10% into 6 divided by 12. 24,000 ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. Tell me now, what is the total depreciation we have? Add ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ 82,920. Correct. From this, that remaining 6 month depreciation, which is the one we have calculated here, ಇದು ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಈಗ. $7,290 total depreciation. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 8290 plus 7290, 90,000 210. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯೂಡ್? ಹಾಂ, 90,210. ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು ಡೆಪ್ರಿಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ದಾಗ. ವೆನ್ ಬಚ್ಚಾ ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ 1 is 110. 110ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಬೈ ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 7,290 and 31st March 22 by depreciation account. How much? That is 82,920. 82,920. Total this. Total this fast. 4,65,000 plus 7,290 plus 82,920. 5,55,210. 5,55,210. 31st March 22. To balance carried on. 61,490. 4,93,720. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಚ್ಚಾ? ತಿಳಿತೀನೋ? ಕೌಶಿಕ್? ಚಲೋ ಸಾಕಾ? ಇನ್ನು ಬೇಕಿಂತದು? ದಿಸ್ ಅ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಚ್ಚಾ. ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಸಾಕಾ? ಇದು ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೀಗ? ಇದೇ ಥರದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಇದು. ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ 2023. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದಿಸ್ ದ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ನಾವು? ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ. ಪಕ್ಕಾ? read that. sound ಬೇಕಾ? ಈಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ, ಭಾಳ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ. ದಯಾಲ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ 10 ಟ್ರಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ at 50 lakh each on July. 10 ಟ್ರಕ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿವರು. ಆನ್ 1st October 19 1 ಟ್ರಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 10ದಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಹಾಳಾಗಿದೆ. and 35 lakh is received from the insurance company in full settlement. So this is nothing but sale idange. On the same date another truck is purchased by company for the sum of 60 lakh. The company at of 20% depreciation original cost. The company observed the calendar year as a financial year, right, ending 31st March. Is it the 10 marks ಗೆ? ಪಕ್ಕಾನಾ? let me check one more question for you. Question number 2 ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಗೆಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ ಇದರಾಗಿಂದ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಈಗ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಚೆಕಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು. ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡು. ಇದು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮ್ಯಾಗೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್.
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಬಚ್ಚಾ. ಇದು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ ನೀನು.
I see that.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು, 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಒನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. Read that.
Sir, ಈಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇವು.
ಈಗ 4 marks sir.
ಹಾಂ, ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ರೀಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ನಾವು.
sir.
ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ?
sir, ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಸೊ
20 marks.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್.
Okay.
ಚಲೋ ಗೈಸ್, ಐ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಲೇಟರ್ ಆನ್. ಐ ಮೀನ್ 2:30ಗೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎರರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 2 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ಪದಕ್ಕೆ. ಚಲೋ, ಬಾಯ್. ಹಾಂ, ಫೋನ್ लगाओ. हाँ, सलाम भैया. क्लास में था मैं. एक काम करता हूँ, तो मैं 5 तारीख को 40 को 5 की देख रहा हूँ चेक. ठीक है, तो ज़रा मुझे नहीं 2 लाख देख रहा हूँ. तो ज़रा एक कमिटमेंट आ गया, जैसा मुझे वो 3 लाख रुपए वो इंटरेक्ट पहन लिया मैं. उसमें से ज़रा आगे पीछे हुआ हिस्सा मेरा, ये सैलरी वो ये कर को. अभी मैं आग चेक दे दूँ ना 40-5 कितने 5 तारीख को विड्रॉ का छोड़ दो. ये तो अगले महीने की देख रहा था, नहीं निकल छोड़ रहा था. हाँ, अनवर है क्या वहाँ? ठीक है. ಹಾಂ ಕೌಶಿಕ್, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ, ಅದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಕ್ಕಂತಪ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಸಿ ಎ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ, ಏನಾಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಸರಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ಓಕೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ.